Alright, sorry about that. I ran out of space on my SD card, so I had to switch to phone storage. But, of course, now it's not going to do it that I have it on camera, but, I think it has to be when I'm, accelerating, because when I'm on the freeway doing 60, it does that, and I don't know, like, obviously I can't sit here and try to record and show you the sound and the light and everything when I'm doing 60 on a freeway. There's just no way I'm going to be able to do that. So, but another thing I've noticed is I was driving in downtown earlier, and around downtown, like average speed limit is like 20, 25 going down all those blocks. But I went over a bump downtown earlier, and I was braking at the same time that I was going over the bump, because there's just potholes all over Houston, and you never know which ones are going to be good or bad until you go over it. So as I'm braking and I hit this bump or this pothole in the street, I felt the brakes felt something weird. Like the brakes felt like, I don't know, maybe one of the brakes fell off. I don't know how to describe it, but then as I was noticing when I was taking the turn on the freeway and that light showed up, this light right here, when I was taking the turn on the freeway, that light was blinking, and then when I was braking and not turning, like after the turn I was braking, then that light would still blink too. Like it has something to do with the brakes, something to do with the turning. I don't know what it is. I tried looking behind the wheel. I tried to get out and look behind the wheel with it all the way turned to one side. I tried looking under the car. I didn't see anything hanging or anything unusual. So I don't know what this could be. So if anybody has any ideas, if they could comment down below. I think I also mentioned before how this also seems like it loses power. Like if you watch the RPM needle, maybe sometimes when I rev it up, and then afterwards, see how it sank down? It's idling rough right now. So it idles normally at 500 right there, but sometimes it'll sink down under that 500 line and lose power for whatever reason. Like I'm going to turn the air on right now. The air will do it if I turn that on. Or that's the heater. Let me see, AC. Alright, see that, how it jumped? I don't know, I'm sure that's probably normal whenever you turn the AC on, I don't know. But it will do that randomly at red lights. Whenever I'm just stopped, the AC is not on or anything, it will just randomly do that. And it'll act like it's going to lose power. And I mentioned that in the last video too, but that's still the same. I don't know if the belts have anything to do with it, because, well, let me get out and let you hear how it idles. But I don't know if the belts have anything to do with it, but the last time I took it to a mechanic shop, they told me that the belts were dry and cracked and needed replaced. But they also told me a whole bunch of other things that were wrong that probably weren't entirely true. I feel like they were just trying to get more money. But let you listen to how it idles. I do need new tires too, but see, I don't see anything in there. I don't know how well you can hear me, but let me turn the wheel. See, I don't see anything back there that looks unusual. I just can't tell. Alright, so this is how it sounds idle. Let me get a better grip on my phone so I don't drop it in the engine. That would be terrible. So the belts are down there. It's hard to see it, but you see it running down there. See, I can't see the belts. And even when I can, they don't look as dry and cracked as the guy said they do. So that's why I'm thinking that he was just after the money. I do see what looks like some kind of a leak back there, if you can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. See that back there? It looks like something leaked there. I don't know what that is. Let me zoom out so you can get a better full view of it. But this is like back under here, all this stuff. I know I probably need a coolant flush because this reservoir looks filthy. But just got a new battery from Walmart because the battery went bad after like less than 2 years, so. But I'm gonna turn it off and see if I can zoom in on the belts. Not that I don't think the belts have anything to do with it, but all right, now that it's off, the only noise you probably hear other than my voice is the music from the loudspeakers out here and the freeway that's behind me. But all right, see, now you see the belts down there. It's really hard to see. But see, they don't look dry or cracked to me. They look perfectly fine. But that's all I could see of just that belt. I can see a little bit of one right there. But that's the inside, so. I think I see. Alright, I see more. Come on, phone. Let me zoom out. Alright, there you go. There's more of them down there. So the belts look fine. I don't know why I even brought them up because I doubt that's related to this issue. But what it sounds like to me is it sounds like a, is that the brake fluid right there? Or is that the, oh, that's power steering fluid over there. I don't know if it needs more brake fluid. I don't know what that little thing is. It might be brake fluid, but it looks like it's still got some in there. But I don't know what that noise could be. It sounds like the brake, the caliper fell off, or at least that's what it feels like, but I'm looking here and I don't see any issue. Unless the calipers just need replaced. I mean, is that something that it does when they need replaced? Does that light up? I don't know, but if anybody could let me know in the comments, that'd be great if they had a similar problem on a 07 Ford Edge. Otherwise, I'll try to keep you updated once I know more. I still haven't made it to the mechanic shop yet because I haven't had enough money for it, and also once that problem stopped happening, I just didn't think that it would be as important, which I know it is important, but I just haven't got around to it yet. So if anybody could leave down in the comments what they think it might be, or if they've had similar issues, that'd be great.